Today, millions of vehicles travel roads across the world, changed transportation forever, and created one of the most influential automotive legacies in history.
In a small European village where opportunities were scarce and resources were limited, an idea was born.
This is a time when the poor are beginning to find their voice.
That from poverty would emerge a revolution.
While most people accepted the world as it was, a few dared to ask a different question. What if there was a better way? Inside humble workshops, the first sparks of innovation began to take shape.
Surrounded by sketches, calculations, and endless hours of work, every line drawn represented more than a machine. It represented the possibility of turning the impossible into reality.
The first attempts were far from perfect. Metal bent under pressure, parts failed, and setbacks seemed endless. But every mistake became a lesson, and every lesson brought progress.
Slowly, scattered pieces began to come together. What once existed only on paper was transforming into something real, something capable of challenging the limits of its time.
Yet the path of innovation is never easy. While the world continued with business as usual, few understood the significance of what was happening behind the doors of those workshops. As the years passed, the vision grew. What began as a personal experiment evolved into something much greater, driven by determination, persistence, and belief in a better future. Then came one of the most important milestones, bringing the engine to life. Every moving component was proof that the dream was no longer just an idea. It was becoming reality.
Word began to spread. People gathered from different places to witness something they had never seen before. Some were curious. Others simply couldn't believe their eyes.
And then it happened. A machine capable of moving on its own traveled down the road before a stunned audience. It was a historic moment that marked the beginning of a new era. That first demonstration was more than a technical achievement. It was proof that the boldest ideas can overcome even the greatest limitations. As cities expanded and industries advanced, the need for new forms of transportation became increasingly clear. The world was ready for change. Factories began to grow. More workers, more tools, and more knowledge came together to refine a technology. Every new design improved upon the last. Innovation was no longer an experiment. It had become a continuous process of learning and evolving. Testing never stopped. Speed, reliability, and performance. Yet each improvement brought the future one step closer. Over time, skepticism gave way to admiration. What once seemed impossible was earning the trust and confidence of people everywhere. Production increased, industries flourished, and opportunities expanded. The idea, born in modest circumstances, was becoming a force powerful enough. Soon, innovation crossed borders. New markets, new cities, and new possibilities allowed the original vision to reach people far beyond its place of origin. Society itself began to change. Travel became faster, and mobility opened doors that previous generations could only dream about. The story of progress is not written by those who accept limits, and sometimes the innovations that change the world begin in the most unexpected places.